The survivors of the North Waste have weathered another gathering. Historically, these gatherings were bloody affairs. But this time, the land was bustling with activity. New friends, new enemies, and strange creatures appeared over the few days. With the christening of the newly reconstructed bar, Hell's Stand found itself with a central hub to rally behind. Much blood stained the dirt and floors of the town, just the way they liked it. The return of Nyx's caravan brought riches and commerce back to the North Waste, and along with it, the secret of Hyperthrust Cola. The town hosted a talent show, another historically bloody affair. But yet again, its success was obvious. Finally, the town was able to rebuild their biofuel depot, bringing further stability in the future. Finally finding their footing in the wastelands, the people of the Verdicts stood up their fledgling government. Taxes were paid, and jobs were done. By the end of the gathering, the Verdicts and their newly elected Prime still stood. Clerkson would have been so proud. When the caravan came back to the North Waste, it was carrying an odd set of passengers. The nobodies hit the wastes and attempted to use the survivors to accomplish their age-old goals, whatever those were. The Mad Dr. Membranos, nothing but a brain in a jar, was repeatedly savaged until finally he lay broken on the ground, forgotten. Another powerful pre-war mind lost to the chaos that is the wasteland. The T-1NY Combat Assault AI was eventually destroyed at the hands of the Wastelanders in exchange for a few caps. At least he got to experience life as a weapon of destruction a few more times before the end. The disembodied head known as Helter managed to outlive his rivals. He celebrated with a truly staggering amount of haze. By the time the celebration was over, Helter was nowhere to be seen, and a couple people's wallets were missing. Someone also peed in the punch bowl. Will we ever see Helter again? Only time will tell. The Nomad Ambassador was largely ignored, much like his father before him 16 years prior. As a result, the Wasteland was not able to benefit from the cooperation of the Nomad peoples. At least, the ambassador made it home this time. The trader from Colorado visited the North Waste and was able to test her wares appropriately. She will return to her investors in Colorado with the data. Who knows what'll come of it? The tourists enjoyed their time in the North Waste and went back home to their raider tribe. With the information they gathered on the defenses of the town and the survivors' capabilities, the tourists' raider tribe attacked the North Waste soon after. The fighting was fierce, but the North Waste eventually overcame the attacks, with little to no permanent damage. The raider tribe decided to find another town to attack. The delivery man, Delbert Livery, was able to deliver many messages throughout the wastes. He was almost never not able to find where his packages were supposed to go. The delivery companies were delighted. There was an incident with a reported canine attack. As to the mystery of who was sending the mail bombs, only time will tell. Remnants of a forgotten age, the Bot Scout counselors Steve and Steven arrived on the scene to perform the task that their creators had intended: seeking, recruiting, training, singing.
This is Robo Baden Powell's
Favorite
song. Yeah, we have gone through a lot of effort to collect this ancient artifact.
All right, campers, on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
On top of Pascati, I'm covered with cheese. It's kind of like Gouda.
Yeah.
I love my poor meatball when somebody sneezes.
It rolled off the table and onto the floor. And then my poor meatball rolled right out the door. It rolled in the garden and under a bush. And then my poor meatball was nothing but mush.
The mush was so tasty as tasty could be. And then next summer it grew into a tree.
Keep going.
The tree was all covered with moss, and on it grew meatball balls and tomato sauce. So if you eat spaghetti, I'll cover with cheese. Hold on to your meatball whenever you
Many Wastelanders tried their hands at the various competitions, and at the end, few had accomplished all of the goals set before them. And thus was born the No-Tie Local Troop 404 of the Bot Scouts of America.